Here, figure it out.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I hope I can share a little bit more about Epicure and how it can help you in the kitchen. Tonight, I have my daughter helping me.
What fun!
What fun! So it's Cooking with the Tinkers. I am a busy mom. I have 3 kids. Three, 8, and 11. So needless to say, dinner times were very hectic. So I'm going to show you how Epicure has helped me make healthier meals at home a lot faster. So first thing I'm going to start with is our rice. We're going to be making I'll just call it Asian bowls because I'm kind of winging it. That's the one thing about Epicure. The recipes are very forgiving. So in here, this is our round steamer. It's made of food grade silicone and it goes right in the microwave. And I'm going to cook the rice in here while I chat with you for a little bit. After I move my daughter's gingerbread house.
Oh. When I cut off the white stuff, can I cut off the white stuff?
Yes, if you do it carefully, point the knife always. Face the knife away from you. Okay? There you go. Okay, so Maddie's going to clean up my peppers a little bit apparently. So, welcome. I am Katie Tinker. I am an independent Epicure consultant. And welcome. Epicure is actually a 25-year-old Canadian company. But you may be thinking, I've never heard of them before. It's because they just came to the US about 3 years ago. So I was lucky enough to join. It'll be 2 years come January. And I love the food. It's really helped me in the kitchen. And the best thing for my family is everything is gluten and nut-free. So it was really a no-brainer for me to sign up because I knew I was going to love it. Okay. So I said, we're gluten and nut-free. Well, what are some of the other things you won't find in our products? This is our never ever list. This is a list of all the stuff you won't find in our products. I believe I posted the list in the event earlier, so you can go ahead and check that out, or it's right on our website if you want to see it. So there's no artificial colors, no artificial sweeteners, flavors, no MSG, none of the extra. Epicure prides itself on really providing clean products for your family.
No preservatives, gluten-free, dairy-free, additive-free. What more could you ask for?
Oftentimes they are also sodium and sugar conscious, which means you're not going to find a lot of excess sodium or sugar in a product, just enough to make it taste delicious. So you saw the round steamer, another item that really helps me. This is our multi-purpose steamer. So this one is square, and you'll see it comes with a little trivet here. Now this is nice because you can double what you're cooking. So I will layer salmon fillets in here. I'll put 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 5 minutes, and the salmon is cooked perfectly, you know, depending on the thickness. Sometimes you do have to play around with the timing for your microwave, but 5-6 minutes, can't beat that. And it's cooked perfectly. And since it's a steamer, the meat doesn't get chewy. So that's the best part about it. Let me check.
It's amazing.
Stop. Oh my gosh, she's worse than the kids. So I said we're making, it's supposed to be lettuce wraps, but I'm just going to put it over rice in a bowl. So they're lettuce bowls. I don't know. Call it what you want. All right.
I'm hungry.
So Madison is working on the peppers, and I pray she does not cut herself. Madison, Maddie. Okay. Yes. Okay. We don't need to cut out all of that. Some of that is still pepper. It's fine. Okay. So right here, Maddie, it's done. It's done. Thank you. So here I have a pound of ground turkey. You can use whatever you want. Turkey, beef, pork. Original recipe calls for pork, but we don't need a ton of pork. Or, you know, you could use tofu if you are vegan or try to be vegetarian. So I'm going to put this in my pan. Now this, single, double. This is our saute pan, and let me tell you, I am in love. They just brought this out this year. Huge pan. Hot, yes, the stove is hot. You can fit a ton of food in here. It's a ceramic coating, nothing will stick. It's amazing. Even if I don't get around to cleaning the pan right away, because, you know, 3 kids, bedtimes, bath times, all that fun stuff, I put it in this sink with a little bit of water and it just comes right out. So nothing has stuck to it. Love it. And it's also oven safe. So I think it'll go in the oven until like 350, 400 degrees. So we're going to get started with that. Have my little, and we have silicone utensils as well, which also means stuff does not stick to here. So Madison, do you think you could measure up a tablespoon of seasoning for me while I finish this? Here. So this is our 4-in-1 spice spoon. So there is a table measurement teaspoon, and on the back there's a half teaspoon and a quarter teaspoon. So that's why we call it 4-in-1.
Where's it for a quarter teaspoon?
So back here, and it was really hard to see. It took me a while. There's a little line. Do you see it says like 0.25?
Oh.
Yeah. So for this recipe, we are using our Asian stir-fry mix. We also have a crispy, crunchy lettuce wrap meal solution that comes in the white pouches, and that is really good too. All right, so tablespoon. Do you remember which one the tablespoon is, Maddie? Which one? Stop eating the candy. Come on. Madison.
Let's taste it.
It's sugar.
Which one?
The big one.
The big one?
So, and as you can see,
It is better.
turn around. Since it's a slender design, it fits right in the jar. Where it's here. Pick it up. I'm just putting my hands over yours. So like that. And then dump it in there. There you go.
There.
All right. So another thing we need are our peppers. So I'm going to show you how I cut up peppers super quick and easy. This is our 4-cup prep bowl. Really nice size for getting your veggies together and prepped for your meal. And also using our 4-in-1 mandolin, which has a wonderful julienne attachment, which I use to cut the peppers very quickly. And yeah. Oh, you can't see me. All right. You going in the other room?
Down.
All right. Can you back up for a sec, Maddie? There we go. All right. I'm going to show you how quick and easy this is. Yeah. All right. And it does come with a nice big knuckle guard. I just forgot to grab it. It's in the dishwasher right now. So I'm going to come over here and mix up our ground meat and turn that down a little bit. So as you notice, I didn't put any oil in this pan because with the nonstick surface, you really don't need it. Hey, Maddie, do you know what the soy sauce looks like in the fridge?
No.
Like the brown liquid? No? All right. Now I'm going to put this in here. And this is just 2 cups of peppers. 2 peppers that I cut up with our wonderful julienne mandolin. All right. Okie dokie. Gotta go. All right. Okay, so I do cook gluten-free for my husband is celiac. So I have, it's actually called tamari. It's a gluten-free soy sauce, and it's really good. And thankfully, they also make a low-sodium variety. So. We're almost out. I'm gonna get what I can in here.
I'm feeding my kitty cat.
Yeah. Your little toy.
Kitty cat.
Yeah. All right. Well, what does your kitty cat have to do with that? Here.
I'm feeding me.
So actually, all right. So I have a meat separator that I have from a long time ago, but we also have, Epicure does sell one too if you need one. So I'm going to use this to help break up the meat. Yeah. I'll use it to mix up meat too. All right. So dinner is going, it's cooking, and we are less than 10 minutes in. Madison, you're going to fall. So like I said, Epicure, they've been around for a really long time. They know what they're doing. They pride themselves on providing quality ingredients without unnecessary ingredients. They only stand for the highest quality. And what was I going to say? Oh, here's something else. So this is another thing I like to mention when I run into people who are new to Epicure. We call this switch the 6. So these are some of the most common items you would find in your pantry. Chocolate pudding, onion mix, broth, taco seasoning, ranch dressing, macaroni and cheese. We have a variety for each of those, and they are oftentimes lower in sugar and sodium than your store-bought brands. And like I said, not all the excess stuff that you really don't need in your diet. So, this is pretty much what a cooking class looks like. I mentioned some of our cookware, our products. I'll show you some more of the meal solutions since I have time, since it's in the microwave and on the stove cooking itself basically. So I mentioned meal solutions. These are meal solutions. These are little packets. They contain all the seasoning you need to make the meal. We have all kinds of different flavors. This is carne asada, which I almost did. Enchiladas, which is a family favorite. We have keema curry, which is also very good. Oh, more enchiladas. All kinds. We have a home-style chicken stew, which is really good. Shepherd's pie, tropical pineapple chicken. So many different flavors for you to try. And the best part is you can really control what you put in it. You can choose your protein. You can choose a different vegetable. If it calls for sesame oil and you don't have it, just use regular oil. So it really gives you control over your ingredients and what's going in with your food. Let me check this real quick and give it a stir. And our rice is cooking up. We got about 5 more minutes. All right. So those are meal solutions. Of course, we also have dip mixes, which I often use as just seasonings also. Some of my favorites are the 3 onion, herb and garlic. We have a CCB, which stands for cheddar, chive, and bacon. That is great as a dip. It's awesome in eggs. If you want to spice up your eggs for the morning, something a little different. Lots of baking and desserts. We even have sweet dips, especially now with the holidays. We have a cran apple sweet dip mix, which you would mix with yogurt, and a baked apple sweet dip mix, which you can mix with yogurt or cream cheese if you like to do the cheese ball, or use as a filling for crepes. I've done that as well. Or stuff your French toast. I made a really yummy, I don't know if I shared it here. I did French toast, and in between the layers of bread, I put in a pumpkin pie dip that I made. Pumpkin pie stuffed French toast. It was amazing. And I added some pecans because I love pecans. I'll add them in because I like them, but thankfully they're not already in there. 3 more minutes with the rice. What else we got? We got lots of desserts, and like I said, they're all gluten-free, but they don't taste gluten-free, and that's the important part. I'm not gluten-free, but I've eaten gluten-free along with my husband, so I know some of those things, they taste like cardboard. They are terrible. So when I tell you these gluten-free items, like, don't taste gluten-free, like, I mean it. What you doing? You having cereal? You having cereal for dinner?
Yeah. The Elf on the Shelf cereal.
The Elf on the Shelf brought you some cereal, huh?
Yes, and it's delicious.
Yeah. That's not that much flavor. It's just like sugar.
Not
It's
really.
just sugar. Talk about Lord knows what's in that cereal. You can do what you want, Bob. Alright. So this is almost done. Now I could have cooked this in the microwave as well, but since I went to show off the sauté pan, I did it on the stove while the rice is cooking in the microwave. Okay, if you want to crush the jug, you have to take the lid off so that the air can escape. Okay, there you go, physics lesson right there. So yeah, lots of wonderful prep tools, our steamers and cookware. We also have sheet pans and liners. And the thing I noticed best about our sheet pans, they are super light. I have old Analon, I think how you say it, sheet pans I got for like my wedding shower, that's what it's called, bridal shower. And they're heavy. Like, I can't do a one-handed out of the oven with them, because with that and the food, you need 2 hands. So our sheet pans are super light. They can go in the dishwasher, but we do recommend you hand wash them. And use a sheet pan liner, and things come right off. Cleanup is a breeze because of the silicone, and you're using less parchment paper if you use them when you're baking cookies or biscuits. And I feel like I'm I'm forgetting something because this has gone so quickly. But if you are liking what you're seeing, I would love to chat with you about how Epicure can fit into your life and how it can help you in the kitchen. So something else we do, I could do a private cooking class for you and your friends, and you may even wind up earning some free goodies in the process. So if you would like more information on that, please let me know. And if you think, hey, that looks really cool, I want to do what she's doing, let me know, and I'll tell you what it's like and what's required to be an Epicure consultant like myself. I would say it's super simple, and you know, it's something I can fit in while I'm already doing what I need to do. Like, this is our dinner. Like, so I'm working, well, cooking dinner for my family, and I'm home with the kids. So, something to think about. Let's see, 30 seconds on the rice. Okay, let me check this here. What time are we at? 16 minutes. So I'm going to have dinner done in less than 20 minutes. And I know when I was a working mom, this would have been awesome. It's almost done. You got about 5 minutes. Busy chat.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Yeah. There's just a few pink spots left. Now I'll crank it up a little bit. There we go. So, and this is pretty much done. I know, you want to start? You can start. Thank you. So I know when I was a working mom, I would have loved something like this because I usually didn't get home from work until 6 o'clock. I was lucky to be able to pick the kids up from daycare.
You are working.
Time. I am working. When I worked outside the home.
Yeah, you're working 3 times as much now.
Well, yeah, my 3-year-old. So when I worked outside the home, I was lucky to be home by 6 in time to pick the kids up from daycare. So getting them home, getting dinner on the table was pretty challenging back then too. So if you are working parents, this will definitely help you get dinner on the table a lot faster. So I'm going to pull out the rice, see if it's done. Ooh, looks good. Now for this, usually you would do...
Is that rice or cauliflower rice?
It's regular rice.
Okay. Alright. Either way.
Yeah, I did regular rice because Nina would
Why
get.
is it water?
It's just the juice from the what's cooking.
Bubble.
Yeah, so this looks pretty good. All the liquid has been absorbed, and I'll try not to drop it on the floor. Beautiful. Let me see.
That works better. Is that quicker than your pressure cooker for
I
rice?
was just gonna say.
Is it quicker than that?
It is because I don't have to take the time for it to pressurize.
Oh.
So, I mean, the cook time is probably similar, but with the Instant Pot, you have to wait for it to pressurize to start cooking. So, I actually feel like this cooks quicker. So, and this was 1.5 cups of rice and 3 cups of water. So, this will last us for a couple of meals.
It's way quicker than stovetop because you got to wait for it to boil and stuff.
Yeah, way quicker than stovetop. And this way, if I need to step away to handle a child situation, I don't have to worry about burning my rice. So, did you burn yourself?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I accidentally got some out, and then the juice flew.
Oh, the juice. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Flying juices. That's a mess. All right,
I
and
accidentally got
this is all
some
done.
out
Okay,
of the
that's
pot,
fine.
and then the juice flicked on my
Yeah.
nose.
Okay, well, we'll clean that up. That cleaned up very nicely. So, less than 19 minutes and dinner is ready, and I got to do a lot of talking as well. So, I hope this was helpful, and if you see anything you like or you have any questions, let me know. And I'm going to go feed my husband because apparently he's very hungry. Take care.